From the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Dale and Scott.
1 week to go.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Hey everybody, it's Scott and Dale. We're back in the studio for another edition of the Swish Edition, episode 440. 440, that's a lot of episodes, Dale.
Mm-hmm.
15 years worth. It's December 18th, and the title of this episode is Hallelujah, Holy Shit, Where's the Tylenol? If you don't know what that's from, I don't know that I can tell you, but I bet you do. I bet you do. We're going to talk about it later in the show. First of all, I wanted to talk about Taylor Swift again. It's kind of crazy, these numbers that came out since the last time we talked to you. The final tally of how much Taylor made with her Eras tour. They broke all records by like double.
Yeah.
Can you believe this? So the ticket revenue only, just from ticket sales, $2.077 billion.
Wow.
That broke Coldplay's $1 billion record for their 156-date Music of Spheres tour, which surprisingly isn't at the Sphere here in Vegas. I think it was at Allegiant. Now, that number, Taylor's number of over $2 billion, does not include the merchandise she sold at the concerts, which was $440 million.
Wow.
The coffee table book that was only available at Target, which fetched around $32.5 million. And then, of course, the concert film that was made.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
That was shown in theaters. It grossed $262 million when it was shown in theaters. If you guys want to check it out, if you didn't get to go to the concert, you can watch it on Disney Plus, streaming there if you're a subscriber. We haven't watched it because we actually went to the concert. We're one of the 10,168,000 people that attended one of her 149 shows on 6 different continents. I mean, the numbers are ridiculous.
This was a 2-year tour, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
But what's so great about her, and there's got to be something wrong with her, right? She gave, because she can't be this great, she gave $197 million in bonuses to everyone who worked on the tour. That's according to People magazine.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're talking about the truck drivers, instrument technicians, dancers, makeup artists, everybody. Everybody got a really big, nice payout. $197 million worth.
I mean, it's pretty generous, but considering these people to travel,
Yeah.
right? And the dancers, you know, doing 3 hours a night
3+ hours.
of moving. It's crazy.
It is crazy. And to get all that shit for that huge stage and set all over the world has got to cost a fortune, too.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is supposedly worth $1.6 billion now.
Mm-mm.
So I've decided, Dale, one of my New Year's resolutions for this year is to try to break up Travis and Taylor and then divorce you and marry Taylor Swift.
I'd be okay with that as long as it was, you know, filtered down to me a little bit.
The girl has 2 private jets.
Yeah.
One's not good enough. She's got 2. Anyway, that's how we're starting the show this week.
This, my friends, is the Swish Edition.
And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, poor, flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is. Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Sometimes that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I I don't know if we have permission to play that, but since it was under the music, I'm thinking nobody's going to hear it. Like I said, this week's show is called Hallelujah, Holy Shit, Where's the Tylenol? Of course, that is in honor of Clark Griswold's epic meltdown when he finds out that he's not getting that annual bonus. Instead, he got the membership to the Jelly of the Month Club.
Yeah, the gift that keeps on giving.
1 year membership in the Jelly of the Month Club.
Clark, it's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
There you go. Of course, that's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I think is the best Christmas movie ever made. Do you agree, Dale?
No,
What would be your favorite?
it's got to be a classic, like Home Alone or something.
Home Alone is a classic. Wait, are you saying that Christmas Vacation's not a classic?
It is. I just don't know if it's the best.
All right. Well, it's up for interpretation, I guess. I wrote down some of my favorite Christmas movies, the movies that some of these I've seen dozens and dozens of times. Other ones I've only seen once or twice, and I want to watch again. But obviously, like you said, Home Alone and Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, I think are way up there. I think we've already watched both of them a couple times.
We have.
Yeah. I love A Christmas Story. Do you like that one?
No.
You don't like it?
No.
Die Hard. Now, it's been a debate for decades whether or not that's a Christmas movie. I think it is.
He says it's not.
It takes place on Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. How about Gremlins?
That's the same thing as Die Hard. It just takes place.
All right.
I guess so, because he was gifted.
Yeah.
I was about to say Yogi, but that's not right. What's his name?
I don't know that I've ever seen Gremlins all the way through.
I own it.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe I need to sit down and watch it. I do love Phoebe Cates, and I know she's in it. Corey Feldman, he's in it too. What they say. That's what they tell me.
It's been a long time, and I do not remember seeing Corey Feldman.
He's in there somewhere. The Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorites. I love that one. It's a cartoon, obviously. Danny Elfman, such great music from that. Now, a classic 1954 White Christmas with Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. Gotta love that. Have you ever seen that?
No.
You've never seen that?
I've seen bits of it. I probably
So-
turned it off.
So great. So great. Then I love Scrooge with Bill Murray and Carol Kane. That's fun. I mean, Scrooge has been done a million times.
Yeah.
But he did it like nobody else. A lot of people love Love Actually. I think it's kind of depressing in many parts.
Yeah.
That's of course Hugh Grant, Emma Thompson, Liam Neeson, Colin Firth. Colin Firth plays the Prime Minister of Great Britain, right? Isn't that what he plays in that?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Love Actually.
No.
Actually, that's crazy. How about The Ref? Have you seen The Ref?
No.
Oh my gosh. The Ref is very dark and violent. It stars Dennis Leary, Kevin Spacey, Judy Davis, and Christine Baranski, who is in all the Christmas movies. Another one that she's in is Bad Moms Christmas. We love that one.
That
It's
one's a
more
good
of a
one.
modern classic.
Yeah.
You guys have seen that, right? Have you seen Bad Moms with Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell, and Katherine Hahn? This is the next one, the second one that takes place at Christmas time, and introduce their three mothers, which are fun.
Right. If they could pull off a Thanksgiving, they could hit the trifecta.
They
right?
gotta do one more.
Or it needs to include the family. So you have to do Thanksgiving.
You have to do that
Or Halloween.
yeah, something like that. That would
4th
bring
of July.
something that would bring the whole family back
Yeah.
together. Because Christine Baranski, she plays Mila Kunis' mother, which makes no sense because they're not the same nationality. Susan Sarandon plays Katherine Hahn's mother, and Cheryl Hines from you guys know her. Well, she's married to RFK Jr. That's who Cheryl Hines
Yeah.
is. And Justin Hartley, we love him, and Jay Hernandez, who played the second Thomas Magnum PI.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas with the Cranks is good. I don't know if it's a classic, but it's entertaining. Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen. Christmas Chronicles is more of a more modern take on Santa Claus with Kurt Russell playing Santa Claus. I thought he did a really good job in that.
The first one was good.
I don't know that we ever watched part 2, did we?
I don't think so.
And then if you guys want a really, really raunchy Christmas movie, I suggest Office Christmas Party from 2016 with Jennifer Aniston, Jason Bateman, TJ Miller, Kate McKinnon from SNL. It's all about a Christmas party at the office,
Right.
which Jennifer Aniston told her brother, TJ Miller, that he could not have, and he had it anyway. There's lots of cocaine.
Lots of drugs.
Lots of drugs. It's a crazy, crazy ass movie. Speaking of Jason Bateman, on Sunday night, Dale and I watched the new movie on Netflix called Carry On with Taron Egerton, who plays a TSA officer at LAX on Christmas Eve. So it's kind of a Christmassy movie,
Yeah.
but it's more in the Die Hard style. I mean,
It is the epitome of Die Hard.
he's got to save the day, Taron. And for the first time that I can remember, Jason Bateman is playing a very evil villain. Is that giving too much away? I don't think so.
I don't think so, because he's in the trailer, I thought.
Yeah. I thought it was really good. It's very Die Hard-ish. It all takes place kind of in real time on Christmas Eve to try to... I don't want to tell you what it is because that would ruin it. But someone tries to get some shit through onto an airplane. How about that?
There you go.
I do have one spoiler alert, and this doesn't really ruin the movie in any way, but if you watch the movie, which I think you should because I thought it was really, really good, you will lose the Whamageddon game. They do play Last Christmas by Wham in the movie. So if you've been trying not to listen to it since December 1st, what did we decide? We lost on December 10th-ish?
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, we turned on a Apple
It was
iTunes play Christmas list or, playlist. And there it was. We lost. We knew it was going to come up.
Well, sure.
And it really came up when we watched Carry On. Anyway, I think you guys should watch the movie. It's really great. Everyone has Netflix, right? It's 2 hours. A lot of fun. I don't know. I can't believe that they actually filmed at LAX. I don't think they would ever allow that, but it looked like it. Certainly looked real.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know, because I feel like you just be in the way of everything.
And speaking of Taron Egerton, he's done some really great stuff lately. We loved that show he was in last year where he was in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the name of that?
Nope, but that was Apple TV Plus.
Apple TV Plus. That was really good. And then, of course, he was in the 2 Kingsman movies.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think, and I was telling you this last night, I think he should be the next James Bond. I really do. He's young enough that he can stay with it for a while.
Yeah.
And he is Welsh. So he's from that continent. I mean, he's from Great Britain. How about that? Do you agree?
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, I agree that he is from that continent.
I mean, you don't have to be English to be James Bond. Sean Connery was Scottish. George Lazenby was Australian. Roger Moore was English. Timothy Dalton was Scottish. Pierce Brosnan was Irish. And Daniel Craig was English. So I guess Roger Moore and Daniel Craig are
True.
true James Bonds because Ian Fleming said that James Bond was English.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with Taron Egerton, a Welsh man, playing James Bond. He's really good with American accents. You wouldn't know that he was Welsh.
No, because I've seen interviews, and
It's jarring.
I'm always surprised when you watch these American movies, and then you see an interview later with the star, and
Yeah.
they're not American. I was like, wow, you
Right.
did that pretty good.
There's a couple people out there who are really good at that and surprise me every time because most of the things you see them in, they have a very good English accent. American accent, I should say.
Yes.
So when you see someone like Rose Byrne, right?
Yes.
Rose Byrne is from Australia. And when you see her in interviews, she's got a very thick Australian accent. But, you've seen her in Bridesmaids. She's The Neighbors. I mean, she's been in a million things. And she doesn't have that accent. So she's good at it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if we'll ever get the wish. They've been toying with the idea of making James Bond a woman, which I think is so friggin' stupid. Let's stick with characters that classic characters should be what were meant to be, I think. What are you going to do? I have no control over this
Deal
stuff.
with it.
Deal with it. In more movie news, it came out this last week that Robert De Niro, Ben Stiller, Terry Polo, and Blythe Danner are in early talks to star in a new Meet the Parents movie. They made 3 previously: Meet the Parents in 2000, Meet the Fockers in 2004, which added Barbara Streisand and Dustin Hoffman as Greg's parents. And then Little Fockers in 2010, which I don't think I ever saw Little Fockers.
I've seen parts of it. That's the one I didn't like. The first 2 were great. That's why I think they should just leave this whole thing alone.
Well, the first 3 movies made over $1.1 billion.
Okay,
So
but
there's
most
a
of that's
reason they're going
from
back.
the first 2.
Little Fockers sounds horrible. I don't like things with little kids. So I probably wouldn't like it. That's not true. I like things with little kids. I like Our Gang. Those were classics.
Yeah.
Speaking of $1 billion, like the Fockers made, Brenda Lee, you guys know her. You know her song Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Her 1958 song is still going strong.
She's still alive.
Spotify just announced that it got 1 billion streams this year.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
Wow.
It's the second highest holiday song of all time, streaming-wise, behind Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah, she did an interview when she did that holiday album, which this, I think, was maybe another one, was one of the most popular songs from the album, but it got no attention until, whatchamacallit, put it in Home Alone. And that's when it all started.
You're talking about Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for several years between 1958 and when Home Alone, came out,
which was it?
1990.
It was 1990. It didn't get much play. People didn't know, like,
right.
yeah.
Forgotten. But once that came out, it was all over the place.
And now it's every year.
Brenda Lee just turned 80 and she's featured right now in a Target commercial on television, hawking her pink vinyl Christmas record. It's kind of fun. Talking about eye-opening numbers, which we've had a lot on the show so far. I didn't know this, and this came up, I don't know, somewhere on my feed this week. There's a website called everyhex.codes. I didn't know .codes was a thing, but it is.
Oh, there's tons of those now. You can get a
There's
.Vegas. If you
Vegas,
want.
yeah.
Not everyone sells them, but you can get a lot of things.
So apparently there's a company called Hex, and they have hex codes, and they're the ones that identify all the colors, and they've identified 16.7 million colors. You can go to everyhex.codes and see every single color.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You can literally scroll through all of them, or you can see all the greens, you can see all the pinks, you can see all the blues.
You used hex codes before.
Of course.
Yeah.
Use them all the time, especially with building websites and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how you identify the color, the specific color you want for a logo or something. Or
Right.
make sure you're using the same color every time you use your logo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the red that Coca-Cola uses has its own hex code. It's a very specific red, and it always has to be that red. White is just white, you would think, but it's not. There's tons and tons of whites.
I don't know if it's white or black. That's 0000000.
Yeah. One is one and something is the other. I know what you're talking about. But that's the whitest of the white. And then there's the blackest of the black. But I think anything that isn't the blackest of the black is like kind of a gray. All right. I don't know how that works.
I guess if it's not black, then you start getting in shades of, it has
Shades
to
of
be
gray.
red because you're adding white to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, speaking of black, if you guys need a last minute gift idea, here's one. You've heard of the water brand Liquid Death, right?
Yes.
Which is kind of a weird name for a water company.
It's popular, though.
It's very popular. Well, they decided to come up with what they're calling the pit diaper. Do you know what this is for?
Yeah, I do now.
It's a $75 adult diaper that you can pee in while you're at a concert without missing a beat. You won't have to go to the bathroom and miss any of the concert. You can just pee right in your pants. It looks kind of like it's made of leather, but I don't know.
I mean, the thing is, this thing is not discreet. If I wore this and put my jeans over it, you could tell there's something going on.
They created this in partnership with Depends, and of course, you can't really buy it. It was sold out in the first 24 hours that Liquid Death offered it on their website.
Which just goes to show you,
How many did they
save your
make?
$75 and just buy some Depends.
Right, just to buy. Exactly.
Because you're not wearing this without pants.
You could.
I guess so.
Could.
I don't know if you're going to get in anywhere.
You might not get in. We'll put a picture on our socials so you can see what it looks like. Pretty crazy. Think I should get one for my mom? I wonder if my mom would wear that.
No.
My mom doesn't go to concerts. She certainly wouldn't pee in her pants at a concert.
No.
No. Who would do that? Only crazy people. Instead of wasting your money on stuff like that, you could give your money to sick kids as a holiday present. Have you heard about this?
I haven't.
So Ryan Reynolds, who of course is Deadpool in the movies and in commercials now, Deadpool character has teamed up with the original Wonder Woman, Linda Carter, in a now viral video to help raise money for the Hospital for Sick Children. I don't know where that is or if it's a chain.
For Sick Children.
That's the official name, the Hospital for Sick Children. I mean, that's what it is.
Well,
so
it's-
let's
it's-
call it that.
It's just.
It's not like Cedar Sinai. I mean,
It's a
sounds
redundant name.
right.
A hospital already means you're sick. Sick children mean you take them to the hospital.
Exactly. It's kind of stupid,
just
but that's
call
what
it
it's called.
The hospital.
Well, Ryan Reynolds obviously feels very impassioned about it, so he teamed up with Wonder Woman to make this video to try to get people to give money to the hospital. Reynolds and his wife Blake Lively said they will match all donations between now and December 25th up to $500,000.
Nice.
Thought that was nice. If you guys want to see the video, it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny, especially if you like Deadpool and if you like the original Wonder Woman, who looks amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
I put the video up on our Facebook page. Remember, Linda Carter was once a guest right here on this
That she
podcast.
was. Well, she lived close enough to us then.
She did. And this was when we were in D.C., and she lived, I don't know if she still does, but she lived in Northern Virginia at the time, and she used to go kayaking on the
No,
river.
she lived in Potomac, I thought.
Somewhere around D.C.
Yeah.
But remember, she was telling us she would go in the Potomac River with her kayak
Wow.
on a regular basis.
Okay.
I don't know if she still does that. She's in her 70s now. But she looks amazing. Remember, she was supposed to talk to us for like 15, 20 minutes. We ended up talking to her for like an hour.
Forever.
It was
Yeah.
really cool. It was fun.
Those were the days.
And now for something completely different.
Talked over my bumper. Taco Bell is following McDonald's lead and opening their first ever drink-focused restaurant.
Ooh.
We've talked about this on the show before. McDonald's has their new brand called Cosmix. C-O-S, capital M, C apostrophe S, Cosmix. They're out of this world themed drink and snack locations.
Yeah, it's almost. I feel like the Cosmic Drinks is almost kind of similar to some of the drinks that you could get at a Sonic.
I guess. I don't know if the drinks are much different from. I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with Sonic, but
I didn't say you had to. I just said it seems similar to me. That it's like what you can get at Sonic.
yeah.
All the different things of drinks.
Well, McDonald's Cosmix they haven't really taken off with it yet. They only have 7 so far. It's starting out in Bolingbrook, Illinois, and then they have some in Texas. And they're just testing them out before they figure out if they want to take them national.
Yeah.
But Taco Bell has decided we're going to get in this game too. And just this past week, they had the grand opening of what they're calling the Live Mas Cafe in Chula Vista, California. It includes a pared-down value menu of tacos, burritos, and quesadillas, of course, but the main focus is on drinks.
Okay.
And they're focusing really on their chillers, which are kind of like a frozen coffee shake,
Yeah.
which, of course, Starbucks does. And then their agua refresca, Refresca. Is that how you say it?
Refresca.
Refresca.
Yeah.
This is kind of like that drink that you like, the Asia.
Yeah.
Why can't I speak today?
And that's similar because I think Starbucks as well as Dunkin' Donuts are on trends
Yeah.
to where those types of drinks are getting close to outpacing coffee.
These are we're talking about are like drinks with fruit in them, like in the
Yeah.
actual have real pieces of fruit in it,
Yeah.
like strawberry, passion fruit, peach mango.
You're talking about the strawberry acai.
That's what I'm
thing.
talking about from Starbucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we do
really
like
yummy.
those.
Yeah.
But you have to chew it. Sometimes you get little pieces of the strawberry in your mouth.
I know, it tastes so good. I actually get it without the lemonade and get it with water because with lemonade it's way too sweet.
That's true. It can be sweet. Taco Bell is also featuring coffee drinks like Caramel Cafe Churro Chiller, Mexican Mocha, iced coffee, and Cinnabon Caramel coffee. Everybody's teaming up with Cinnabon. You can get Cinnabon anywhere.
Everyone's everywhere.
Yeah, I think even it was Pizza Hut. You can get Cinnabons delivered with your Pizza Hut pizza.
You're right. It was
Yeah.
something like that.
Maybe it was Domino's. I don't know. We're not doing a commercial for them, so it doesn't matter. In other drink news, Dale, Pepsi launches what may be the most disgusting Pepsi flavor I've ever seen. It's called Pepsi Zero Sugar Gingerbread. And it only comes in mini cans. Only for a limited time. But guess what? You cannot buy it. That's the catch. It's not available in stores. You can't purchase it online. What you have to do if you want to get some of this gingerbread Pepsi, fans have to purchase Pepsi products through the brand's TikTok store exclusively.
Okay.
And then maybe while the Pepsi people at the factory or wherever, the warehouse, are packing up your order, they might throw in some gingerbread cans.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's
No
cool.
guarantees. You may or may not get it.
Right.
But Pepsi thought so highly of it that they hired Shaquille O'Neal, to host a show called the Mini Holiday Baking Show on their social media channels like YouTube and TikTok to promote this non-buyable product. So what's the point of that?
I think it's fun.
It is
Get
fun.
people buy their shit.
Shaq lives here in Vegas.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has some gingerbread Pepsi at his house. We could go over and get it. But why zero sugar? What are they? Is it aspartame? Is that how they're making it sweet? Because that stuff's not good for you. Like Diet Coke is worse for you than regular Coke.
Oh, yeah. But it tastes so good.
What is zero sugar? I wonder what they're using.
I don't know.
I'm sure whatever it is, it's not
Gotta
good
be
for
some
you.
sweetener.
Gingerbread Pepsi sounds disgusting to me. We talk about a lot of disgusting things on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Pit diapers. You might need a pit diaper if you drink Pepsi Zero Sugar Gingerbread.
A puke bag.
A puke bag. Hey, I got a update on Delano. So today's the day. Today, Wednesday, December 18th, is the magic day that the Delano here in Las Vegas is no longer officially the Delano.
No.
It's now officially the W Las Vegas. This is because of MGM's new alliance with Marriott. And of course, Marriott owns the W brand. So they decided to bring W to Vegas.
There you go. I like it.
I don't know, besides them changing the name on the outside, because we've seen it, we've driven by a couple times, and now it says W, just simply W up there on the top of the building. I don't know what else they've done. Maybe next time we go over to Mandalay Bay, we should just pop in there and see if anything looks different.
I bet that'd take a while.
I bet it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
But I assume, like, if you go check in, you might get
You probably won't see anything different unless you get a room and the toiletries are going to be different. That's it.
and the notepads by the phone.
That's it.
The one thing that I steal from hotel rooms, I always take the notepad and pen. Almost always. The Delano Miami Beach is coming back, though. So the Delano brand is not dead. I didn't know this. It started in 1947 in Miami Beach. And then it was reimagined by Ian Schrager and Philippe Stark in the 90s, and they made it really cool. And then I don't know what happened. It kind of just fizzled out and became another hotel. But the Delano Miami Beach is officially reopening in 2025 with a brand new look and refreshment of all their rooms.
Okay.
4 restaurants. The iconic Rose Bar is coming back. And just this month, a Delano Dubai is opening.
Wow.
It's built on Dale. I had to look this up. It's built on Blue Waters Island.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that was one of those fake islands that they built.
Yeah, is it the
And it's
one
true.
that's like a palm tree? Or
No, it's next to that.
yeah,
Next to it.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's going to be a 250-room hotel there in Dubai, somewhere I'll probably never go. It's very close to the former Caesar's Palace Dubai.
Okay.
I say former because Caesars pulled out of Dubai because they never got the gaming license that they were promised. Seems like they wasted a lot of money over there.
Yeah. If they
Yeah.
didn't have it ready, I'd sue them.
I would have gotten like that nailed down before I built a hotel.
Yeah.
Kind of silly. Anyway, here's a picture of Bert and Ernie fame. I thought you'd want to see his face. Do you know why Bert looks
It's
sad?
very sad looking.
Why is he sad? Because Warner Brothers Discovery, the owner of streamer Max, which saved Sesame Street when PBS could no longer afford the licensing fees, have decided to cancel the 55-year-old show. Sesame Street has been canceled by Warner Brothers. The fuck?
No one watches it.
That's not true. That can't be true.
Well, why would you cancel something if
It's
it was
been around
successful?
for 55 years, a year older than me. The program, with its iconic Muppet characters like Oscar the Grouch, Big Bird, and of course Bert and Ernie, debuted back in 1969 and had run on PBS since 1970 until a few years ago when Max took it over.
Mm-hmm.
But they've decided we're not going to pay for any new episodes, but we'll keep the library on Max through 2027. That's their deal.
Okay.
Sesame Workshop, which owns the rights to the show, is now shopping it to other streamers. So maybe you'll see it show up on Disney Plus.
This
or
seems right up
Hulu.
Apple's alley
it could be very
because of, they got the Peanuts.
They've got Snoopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we could afford it because I would save it, wouldn't you?
I don't know how we're going to distribute it, but yeah.
Through swishedition.com. And finally, this coming Saturday, December 21st, you guys know it. It is the winter solstice.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to know exactly when it's happening, it's going to be happening at 1:21 a.m. for us here in the Pacific time zone and at 4:21 a.m. for our friends on the East Coast. How do you like that?
I love it because just like in your last sentence, every day just gets a little bit longer.
It's true. Oh, starting on Sunday.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
That's the best part.
That music was not long enough. What else is new?
Even it says it's time to go.
I could put the Christmas music back on again. There you go. 1 week. 1 week from today will be Christmas Day. And guess what, guys? We have an episode coming out on Christmas Day. I don't think we've ever done that before. I am determined not to ever have a week off ever again.
Well, you might be doing this show by yourself a few times.
I have. I've gotten guest hosts several times when you've refused to do it. All right, guys. Go out and make sure you buy Dale and Scott a present.
There you go.
We better be on your list. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
I'm the ghost of Christmas present.
I'm the ghost of Christmas future.
How's that?
It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Playing with sounds.